Hello. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? So we have been here a while ago and we did a farm worker general way of how you should be applying your jobs as a farm worker, whether you're looking for the general farm work jobs, whether you're looking for the supervisor's position, whichever position you are looking for, we did how to apply version of the job. So if you haven't looked at that job or at that video, please go ahead and look at it once we are done here. So now I have found another job that is very that you can use to apply for a job in Canada, and it's also in the farms. The best thing about this employer is that he already has a labor market impact assessment form. He has already acquired this document. So the only thing for you is to send your application, and he will be hiring you once you are qualified to get hired, or if you are qualified for the job, it's all you need. So we shall go ahead to the job bank website, and then I'll show you how this job description looks like, and also I will show you to details on how you are going to send your application for this job. So the benefit of you watching from now till the end is that you're going to understand which ways are you going to use for you to send your job application for this particular job. This employer has 30 vacancies for the job, so let's go ahead to the job bank website and see what he has to offer. So let me share my screen to that effect so that we can be able to learn more. Farm worker general share. So here is the job. So according to this employer, their name is Wheat Dog Farms. 2021 is just a year, and they posted this job in February 1st of February this year, 2023, and the job position is for a farm worker general. It's basically a general farm worker. It's just that they have written it like farm worker general. Then the details is that they are going to pay you. It's located in Iron Springs, Alberta, and they are going to be paying you $16.52 to $18 per hour for 40 hours per week, 40 to 60 hours per week. Then this is a seasonal employment, but I have gone to their website. I'll show you right away. They have said that in this position, here it is. So with Dog Farms, it's looking to fill various summer pollination positions for Iron Springs location, work outside and gain experience working in the seed and canola industry, and the settings up of pollination equipment throughout southern Alberta. This is a great opportunity for individuals looking for seasonal work for part-time throughout the summer or until the early fall months. And there is a possibility of having full-time employment at the farm. Then they have told you to apply now and make up to $30 per hour. So as you can see on the Job Bank website, let's go back. So as you can see here, they have written 16.52 to 18.52 dollars per hour, and then on their site they have said that they are going to give you $30 an hour. So that is an advantage, and that is why it's always advisable when you're looking for these jobs, you go ahead to the company website so that you can get more information, and also so that you can verify that this job is a real job, that it is not a bot or a scammer that has posted this job online. So we have seen this company is looking for the job and they're going to give you $30. So let's go ahead and see the details of what you will be doing in this farm as a general farm worker. So the job is said, okay, this employer has already acquired the, what do we call it, the LMIA, labor impact assessment form, and this says that they are ready to hire you as a foreign worker. they have already been doing this. This is not the first time. Given that they have already acquired the documents, it means that they have been hiring foreign workers. So this is a guaranteed company that if you send your application in the correct way, you're going to get hired. So they have the LMIA document. Then let's see what the details of the jobs are. First of all, they need you to have English proficiency. You should be able to speak in English. Then no education certificate or diploma, that is an advantage for you if you do not have these documents. Then experience is an asset. So it's not really a thing that they are looking for, like you shouldn't be having the experience in pollination, but they have said if you have experience, it is an asset. Then they say that this is a green job, that they do this stuff with environmental protection or sustainability. That is something that you should mention when you're writing your email and when you're writing your resume, that you know and you value sustainability, and that is why they should be able to hire you. Then they say that if you know how to speak in English, I mean Spanish, it is an added advantage. The work is outdoors, dusty, and in a hot environment. It is in a rural area there in Alberta. And then the responsibilities will be to grade apiary work, write daily basic progress reports, and lead or instruct individuals, present on material or material prepared by others. This is basically providing the data about the farm, how you have been doing, the daily works and everything. So that is not a difficult thing to do, basically. Then they have said that they want you to have, at least if you have experience in operating computers and you have proficiency in Microsoft PowerPoint, then that's an added advantage. The type of crop that you're going to be taking care of are potatoes. Then farm equipment, if you know how to operate a farm truck, good for you. Then the next benefits is that they're going to give you financial benefits. So this could be bonuses after you have done your work well, they're given a bonus, a commission, things like that. So the job is open for Canadian citizens and also permanent residents of Canada, and also those of you that are outside Canada. So are you in India? Are you in the Philippines? Are you in Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, anywhere around the world? You can be able to apply for this job. The next thing is how to apply. So most of you keep asking me, Mary, how do I apply for this job? So when you are in the Canada Job Bank website, you will see this prompt asking you how to, I mean, showing you how to apply. So what you're supposed to do is to click on it, and then it will load the email that you're supposed to send your document in or your resume in. So in this case, this employer has not specified whether we are going to send an email and a cover letter or whether we are going to send a resume alone. So what we are going to do, we shall go back to the website of the company, which is here, and see what they say we should do. So according to them, they're saying that we should be able to share, I mean, we should send resumes. I hope this is visible. Let me confirm. Yes, it is. So they're saying we should be able to share our resume. Resumes can be sent to this email, which is hr@wheatdogfarms.com. So this is where you're going to send your resume. And they have not said that we should share our cover letter. So like I told you in the previous video, if you're not told to share your cover letter, please do not share your cover letter. But if they have said that you should share your cover letter as well and your resume, you send the two of them. So in this case, we are going to be sending our resumes only. So now it's time to show you how you're going to craft your resume or your application. Remember, we are sending by mail, so we should be able to learn how we should be able to send the job application. Before we do that, as you can see from this job bank website, they have not given us a lot of details on how the job or the work environment is looking like. So what you do as an applicant, so that you can show this employer or this recruiter that you know and you understand the job well and what they are requiring you to do, and you're also passionate about joining the company, you go to their website. After you go to their website, you come here and okay, we have already seen we have already seen the job post that they have on the website. Now you go to their about section and you read what they have to offer, or what does this company do basically, what are their daily activities. So if we come here, we see that this company was established in 1950. What this tells us is that this is a verified company. Can you imagine it has been here for more than 50 decades? Ooh, yes. So that is going to tell you that this is a company that is reliable, and that is you can be able to work, and you don't have to be afraid of a scammer. So by Julius Whitlock, and he saw a great opportunity here in Canada, so he left his small bicycle repair shop in Belgium to start a new life. 3 generations later, Whitlock Farms is currently owned and operated by Brian, Calvin, and Dale, with the fourth generation beginning to take on more responsibilities. So that tells you that this company is growing and they are ready to hire new people. As much as they are passing it from generations to generation, they are ready to hire new people. So it is located 30 minutes off North Lethbridge, Alberta, near Iron Springs, in the center of irrigation country and all that. So with Dog Farms is a multifaceted business involved in various sectors of the agricultural industry. We specialize in producing high quality grain seeds such as wheat, barley, and hybrid fall rye. We also produce hybrid seeds, canola, and seed alfalfa, which is pollinated by our own leafcutter bees. We are also proud of most recent venture into the potato business and are looking forward to what the future may hold. We admit that agriculture is very different industry from the when our grandfather and father used to farm. After many years of hard work, we have expanded our farm to 11,000 irrigated acres. So you can see this is a very established farm, and it is also it has the potential to hire you seasonally and even as a permanent farm worker. So if you're looking to migrate to Canada as a permanent resident, this is a great opportunity for you, which are spread out between Iron Springs and Kant and Longmont, Alberta. At Whitlock Farms, we are passionate about agricultural industry, and we follow sustainable farming practices by nurturing the soil we farm on. We have a thorough environmental farm plan which we use to identify our environmental risk and has helped us to develop a viable plan to mitigate those risks and create a prosperous future. We also continuously look for new opportunities to enhance the agricultural industry. So there's something that I would like you to note here. They have said that we are also proud of most recent venture into the business and are looking forward to what the future may hold. So that is something that you can key in your application, so that you can show this recruiter that you understand what they want, what they are doing, and where they are headed. This is something that even you as a person, if you saw somebody who is so passionate, how do you learn they are passionate about what you're doing? If they are engaged and they are ready to learn what you're doing. So if you mention some of these little but tiny things and very important things about the job, the recruiter will be like, this person is really interested in working for us. Let us give them a chance. So this is how what do we call it? Like, you're not in face to face there. So these are some of the gestures that will show that you are really interested in the job. So now that we have known what the company is about and what they are doing and where their goals are, now we can create our own cover letter or our own letter for the email, because you're not sending a cover letter in this case. We already have our resume in place, the one that you have created. Remember, you should always have that default resume. Let me show you the one that I have here. Just 1 minute. I have so many. Is it this one? This one. So here is the resume that I already have. So this resume, it's my default resume, okay? But when you have a new job, you now go ahead and create your resume, or you edit your resume to suit that particular job. So in this case, my resume says, okay, it has my name on top so that the employer can know who we are talking about. It has my contact, it has the email address, it has the LinkedIn profile address. So those are the main ways that the employer can use to contact me if they find my resume applicable for this job, or they find me good enough to work for them. Number two, you write your summary about your experiences. Here, you write how you are experienced and how much you have been working in the industry. If you do not have an exact experience in this particular industry, for example, in the farming industry, but you are looking for to apply to a job application in the farming industry or as a general farm worker, and you do not have the experience, you can write the experience that you will have in your industry if this job does not require you to have experience. Okay? So you are a truck driver, but you want to go ahead and find yourself in Canada through a general farm job. So you do not have experience in general farm working, but you have experience in truck driving. So that is what you're going to write so that you can show the employer that you know how to work basically. Because then again, your resume has to have something. You just can't send an empty resume. Are we together? But you do not also want to fake experience. Okay. So this mine is for an experienced person. Sawa sawa. Thank you. So after you have written now your summary, mine goes like, I am an experienced agronomist and farm manager with expertise in farm equipment, maintenance and repair, crop management and fertilization, and field cultivation. I have an exceptional ability to apply agricultural skills to one or more than 120 acres of farmlands and exceed stakeholders' production expectations. My previous farming experiences as a subordinate farmer, a farm owner, a manager in different farms, and have built my expertise in farm productivity. I have operated in capacities including a dairy farm, a vegetable farm, and farm. So all that, basically it's about the experience that you have. Then you write your skills. Mine, I have included a whole ton of skills, but I feel that in some cases, in some jobs, I don't need to include way too much skills depending on the requirements of the job. And this is one particular job that you do not have to need a lot of skills because they have not indicated such in their job description. But basically, these are some of the things that you can state that you can do. So in the competences, I actually want to remove this one because I feel it doesn't suit or it doesn't add to this job requirements at all. So I'm going to remove that one. Then I go ahead to my experience. My experience, as we said in the previous video, you should start with your role, the role that you are working in, if you are currently employed, the company you are working at, and the year you started and up until now. Current means until now. So after that, you write what you are currently doing. So if, for example, in my current position, we are saying that I direct planting and cultivation of fruits and vegetables, I direct fruits and vegetable harvesting, operates and maintains farm equipment, directs and assists pest and disease management control activities, coordinates with marketing, production, and administration department for overall corporate productivity. So basically, those are the roles that you're currently doing in your job right now. After you have done that, the current, you go now and write about the ones that you have done in the past. So you write about your experiences in the past. So here, I don't know why this one, okay, let me just format this in a much better way. 1 minute, 1 minute. So this is where you indicate these jobs that you have done in the past. And in this case, you talk like in the past tense. So you say monitored animal health, monitored quality production, depending now on the roles that you are doing. Basically, the most important thing to learn here is to write in the past tense. So if you are working in a vegetable farm, you can say sprayed and fertilized fertilized. Oh my god. So sprayed and managed crops. You enhanced crop productivity. So basically, in the past tense, I'm sure you're getting what I'm saying. Then you go to the third role, you take the role, the company, the year. Then the fourth role, depending on the number of roles that you have been operating in. After that, you key in your education. If you have gone to the university level, you start with your highest level of education, and then you go to the lowest level of education, which is in our case secondary school. If your case was the highest was secondary school, that is what you're going to indicate in this section. And remember, primary and other lower education levels are not important. The fact that you have already gone to the high school level, it is proof enough that you have education. Then you indicate the awards and other certificates. Then here in the experience section, always remember to start with your current experience, and then you write the rest. After now you are done with your resume writing. Now, because we do not need a cover letter in this case, we are going now ahead to send the email, to craft or to create the email that we are going to send as our accompaniment to accompany this resume. So we go to the email. On our email, just a minute. Mhm. Let me stop sharing this one first. So let me go to the email. We compose a new email, which we are now going to use to create this letter or to send this job application. So this basically are the steps that you should be using to send your applications. And if you have any problems, go ahead and just should share with me. I will help you out whenever I can. So when you come to the email address, you compose a new email. In the recipients or two, you copy the email address that you have been given by the company for you to share your application. So you go to the website. In this case, because we have already found the contact information, I prefer using the one that they have shared in their website, because I feel like it will get to them more. I don't know, that's my idea though. I feel like it will get to them faster. So we go back to where they had the job postings, so that we can get that particular email. But because they have this email here and they have the one on job bank website, because they are two different, you can use both, to increase the chances of you getting hired. You don't know which one the recruiter is going to use, so you can use the two of them. So here we come here, and our position is summer pollination position. Then you copy this email address. Like I said in the previous video, do not type. I know you can be tempted to type here like HR, because that is what you're seeing. But the likelihood of making a mistake while typing is so high. So just copy paste, okay? Copy paste that one. So we say paste. So we have pasted our email address. Then on the subject line, you write the role that you are applying to. In this case, they have written it here as the farm worker general, but because we have seen it here in their website, we are going to write summer pollination position. Are we together until that point? So this is how you tweak your email applications or your job applications to stand out other than other people, because another person will just come fast, faster, and they send just an email like that. But because of your detailed uh, application, you're going to key in the right information and you're going to stand out better than that other person. And that is what I am teaching you today. So you come, and for me, I'll just copy this. Yes, but you can type it. This is not a problem. You can type this one. So we copy it here. Summer pollination position. That is what they are looking for. Then you come down here and now you create your email. your cover letter. It's by the way, the email letter, it's the same as the cover letter. But if you have a cover letter, then the cover letter and the email should not be the same. Like you should not be having the same information here, and it is also the same information in your cover letter. No. But if you do not have if you're not requested to write the cover letter, just write the same thing you could have written in your email in your cover letter. So here I have already created one for us. I'll just go ahead and copy it, then tell you what it's all about. Paste. So this is how you should start your I'm used to saying the resume anyway. This is how you should start your email. First of all, you write dear hiring manager, because we do not know who the hiring manager or the name of the hiring manager in at Withawk company is. So we write dear hiring manager. Then you start your letter by saying why you are applying and the job position that you are applying and where you found the job. Are you together? Why you are applying, the job position you are applying to, and where you found the job. So in this case, you will say, I am excited to apply for the farm worker general position. And because this is what was written in the job bank website, we shall just change it to this instead. So summer pollination position, summer pollination position. Oh, I've written that right. So summer pollination position. So I am excited to apply for the summer pollination position at Withawk Farms. I worked as a farm manager, an agronomist, a consultant, and a casual farm worker for the past 6 years. So basically, this is just mentioning the previous work that you have had or your experience and why the company should consider you. The experiences have offered me a strong passion for sustainable farming. Therefore, I believe my skills and my experience will perfectly fit your organizational goals in high quality grain, canola, and alfalfa production. Now, do you see the importance of going through the website of the company you are applying to? Because now it will give you ideas of what you're going to write in your letter, in your email letter. Okay. See, we have stated what the company is doing. We saw they are doing grain, canola, and alfalfa seed production. Let's add the word seed production here because they are into seed production. Then the second paragraph, you expand your experience and how it's going to help the company. You say, my farm management and agronomist experience at the 120-acre farm at XYZ company has offered me critical fruit and vegetable farming skills. I am knowledgeable in sustainable potatoes. Remember again, we saw that they are trying to get into potato production. Then we have to state that we know how to grow potatoes, but only state when you have the experience in this. Don't state if you do not have the experience in this. So we state about the potatoes, has avocados, oranges. Now what we have experience in other fields. I have gained sufficient knowledge and skills in farm crop pollination. Okay. Remember, they are a pollinating company. They are producing seeds, so they need the pollination is very important for them. We have to mention that. So, guys, this is the simplest way for you to apply for a job because you're telling the employer, I know what you're doing, and I can understand very well what you're doing, and I can be able to offer you exactly what you need. Are we together, guys? This is how you please your recruiters. So if you have been applying to jobs and you have not been getting application interviews, please change it and just tweak the information a little bit. Okay? Yes. So pollination, agricultural produce grading, farm record keeping, as well as general farm worker management. These skills will positively influence my work on your farm, pollinating the grain, canola, alfalfa, and potatoes. Guys, are you getting the excitement I'm getting? I'm even saying in my heart, oh, how I wish I was the one sending these applications. It's only that I don't need the job. I just want to show you how to do it. But I hope that you're going to get the excitement as well and you're going to do this in the correct way. Okay. Now, after you are done telling them what you can do for them and how your experience relates to the job, then you tell them the experience. You also expound on the equipment, because they have mentioned that you should know how to drive farm trucks. So there's, you say, my experience in equipment and machinery operation will be highly valuable in taking care of the potatoes and grains. So don't generalize and say in your will be taking care of the agricultural produce. Be very direct, because when it hits directly, potatoes, and we are looking for somebody who can take care of the potatoes. There's no way this employer will not hire you. There's no way this recruiter will not hire you. So I used fertilizer applicators, tractors, and farm fruit harvesters at company XYZ to manage crops. During my agricultural crop management and consultation services, I developed work schedules, established procedures, and maintained quality control and production records. Then after now you have told them about your experience, how it's going to help them, now you can end your letter. This is just the email part of it. You can end it with saying, I am thrilled to be a part of your welcoming work environment as you support the local community in Iron Springs, Alberta. So this is the benefit of going to read the company's website, because this information about welcoming work environment as you support the local community, I found it on the website. So that is how important it is to do a little bit of research once you find your job in the job bank website. And then now you edit with saying, thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward, this I should have put in consideration anyway. I look forward to an interview to discuss how I can contribute to your mission of quality seed production. Then you say sincerely, comma, then your name. Here you can also include your telephone number so that you can make it easier for this recruiter to call you, and also your email. You can summarize it here. After you're done with that, you attach the documents, the resume. Remember, now when you save the resume, you should save it in such a way that the employer is going to get a very simple time trying to figure out what this document is all about. So you should save your document based on the role that you're going to apply to. You save it in your name, Mary Ikeku, and then you write the role that you're going to apply to, which is now in our case, we had seen it is farm general worker in the job bank website. So that's what I had saved, even though we have changed it here into summer pollination position. So I go to the documents and then I search for it. Mary, where is it? Let me just type it. Mary, farm supervisor resume for, yes, this one is it. So as you can see, I have written Mary Kigu resume for farm. It was farm general worker, but I have changed, farm worker general. It is still viable because that is what they have written in the job bank website. And now you send it, and your application is already ready to go. And from there now it's you and God, prayers and God. You tell God, please remember my application and let me be part of those people that are going to be hired. Because remember, the company is looking for 30 people. As you can see here from the job bank website, it's looking for 30 opportunities or workers. You can be a part of this. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and you're going to send your applications accordingly, and it is going to make your application easier. If you're also having challenges with other issues on application, you can just leave them in the comment section and I will be able to address them accordingly. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this live stream, and I hope that your job application processes are going to be easier, and this year is going to be the year that you're going to migrate to Canada. The benefit of applying for farm worker jobs in Canada, especially the general farm jobs, is that the employer is going to pay for your application. And if they pay for your, I mean, not application, but relocation. So everything about relocation is taken care of. All you need is to send a good application. So that's it. And in case you have a question, leave it in the comment section. Remember to also subscribe, like, share, and comment. So until next time, bye bye.